Hello. Wow, happy April Fool's Day. Have you had some really good jokes happen? Or told some or pulled some pranks today? You know, this is the 1st of April. And it's the Fool's Day. It's the day of playing tricks. But we can also think of it as the day of the trickster. In Native American tradition, the trickster is a marvelous character. The trickster can trick us into the next step of our lives in wonderful, fun, and funny ways, but also the trickster can be a dark villain character. But that dark villain part of the trickster is the dark stuff, that dark matter, that villain within that keeps us from going into the greater journey of our life, the greater place. And the trickster shows us that darkness so then he can come and trick it out of us. So I like to think of this day, this April Fool's Day, as the day of the trickster, as we begin a new journey. The beginning of a new journey in our lives. Last Sunday was just Easter, and we talked about the resurrection a couple of days ago, resurrecting new life. And here we are this year with April Fool's Day coming after Easter, after that resurrection. And so the beginning of a journey. And I think of the fool card in the tarot. I love that card. I think it's the most powerful card in the tarot. And it's in the original deck. It's the young fool walking along with his stick, with the little satchel on the end of his stick, and in his satchel he has all of everything he needs for this journey that he's just beginning. But he doesn't know what's in his satchel. And it's like beginning life, or beginning the next step of life, beginning the journey, and you don't know what's going to come and what you're going to need and what's going to show up. And then there he is, and he's stepping off, and one foot is stepping off the edge of a cliff, stepping off into new life. Completely the fool, completely not prepared, because we're all the fool. None of us are ever prepared. None of us are ever prepared for where we're going to go and what we're going to do, no matter how hard we try. No matter how hard we try to put everything in a nice, neat box and make sure we know that it's all going to work out just fine, never does. So the joy of the fool and surrendering to the fool within us as we make this journey, as we begin this new journey. And I really see that this is a time, a very powerful time for so many of us to make a new journey, to start a new journey, to live a new way. But you know, we have to get out of our box. We have to, expand our envelope. We have to evolve. But a lot of the time, or all the time, it's really hard, because we all have a piece of ourselves that doesn't want to go on the journey, that doesn't want to evolve, that doesn't want to take this next step, that doesn't want to get out of the box, that doesn't want to go where we're, of course, being nudged by our higher self to go. But there's this part that we hold on to. We all have one, or more than one, but a part of our personality that's stuck in some old patterning, old trauma from childhood, old way of being that we truly believe is the only thing that keeps us going. That if we let go of this, when we step off, we'll just die. The truth is, though, is that piece that believes that is what keeps us in any kind of suffering or non-support or feeling unloved or being unsuccessful. All the things that we wish we didn't have to have holding us back are just held in that peace that we don't think we can let go of. It's more than we don't think we can. I think a lot of us think we can, but we don't feel we can. It's really a deep thing, but we must. We absolutely must. So on this April Fool's Day, think of becoming the fool that just is back to that innocence, back to that moment of birth when you just step out and you don't know what's going to come, what's going to happen, but you're ready for it. And you know that you were always supported. You were always loved. That's your truth. I was reading somewhere, I think maybe it's a Native American tradition, or maybe Buddhist, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But the idea was that you have to laugh before you pray. So I thought today that would be such a great way to help release that peace that's holding me back. I know this is all, something I'm really going through myself. I'm ready. I know I'm ready to step off into a new way of doing my work, of being in the world. And it's just this one piece that I'm holding on to, that's grabbing me, that says, you cannot do life without me, right? And I have to let it go. I have to let it go. This morning I was meditating outside in the park down by a little lake near my house with my dog, and I thought, I wonder what color I'd like to work with, because the light comes in all the many colors, and each color works in a different way and works in different aspects. And so I was just tuning in what color is coming in. All of a sudden, driving right past me was this classic old, like 1930s pickup truck, but it had just been painted, and it was a shiny paint job of pale yellow. Pale yellow truck, antique truck, and it went driving right past me, and there were no other cars. And I went, oh, the pale yellow light. The pale yellow light is our soul light. It's the light of the sun, but it's the light of our souls. And I went, perfect. Just began working with this soul light. So before we work with this soul light today, I think we can laugh, because this is April Fool's Day, and let's just laugh at the trickster. Let's laugh and let our hearts open, and the trickster and the fool can just help us drop that part of us that we don't need anymore, so that we can take this next step, this step into the unknown. So let's laugh together, okay? Wonderful. And can you feel how your heart opens now? There's just this opening. So we laugh before we pray. We laugh before we tune in now to what it is, whatever you would like to know, feel, is ready to be released, so you can take this next step. Take this next step as we just bring in this beautiful pale yellow light of your soul into your heart, and then through your whole body. And it's just wafting through your body, moving through your body, sparkling pale yellow light, moving through all of your body, through your brain, down through your arms and out your hands, down through your chest and your heart, down through all through your body, all the way through your legs and out your feet, and just washing you, washing, releasing, and opening you to this beautiful love, this beautiful light of your soul throughout all of your being. And it just expands out now all the way around you, throughout your whole energy field, so that you're now just surrounded by light, filled with this pale yellow light, and you are the light. So here we go on this April Fool's Day. Be the greatest fool you can imagine. Step out into the beauty of who you are, and have a blessed day.